New at 5, it's the letter to Governor Brewer that launched a major investigation into Arizona's Child Protective Services, and today we got our hands on it. The letter details some of the issues the governor's own investigator found inside of CPS. ABC 15's Navita Forgani has a copy of that memo, and Navita, that investigator says these problems started back in 2008.
Yeah, Katie, I have the letter right here. Greg McKay found one of these cables labeled as not investigated in 2008, and every year those numbers climb. He also tells the governor in that memo how CPS workers were breaking the law.
Despite the state law requiring all reports of child abuse and neglect to be investigated, Greg McKay, chief of the Office of Child Welfare Investigations, claims CPS was creating its own policies, which consisted of 5 different steps. And it all starts with a call coming in to the child abuse hotline. The hotline specialist then decides if that call needs to become a report. Step 3, the report is placed in the child's database. That report is then directed to a field office where the SWAT team would review those reports and close them as NI or not investigated. This happened before a supervisor would even get their hands on the case. Greg McKay claims the cases labeled NI grew every year starting in 2008, with the bulk of the cases ignored by workers happening in 2012 and 2013. McKay points the finger at this woman, Deborah Harper, stating with her leadership as program administrator, the practice of labeling cases as not investigated became acceptable to prevent new cases from being investigated. He also believes the system didn't hold workers accountable for making decisions to close cases without any investigation.
And CPS denies McKay's claims to the lack of accountability. McKay also addresses the mismanagement of public trust and the misuse of your tax dollars, citing CPS was given more than $70 million to reduce caseload burdens and prevent abuse through better training and accountability. Instead, they use that money to provide manpower to the SWAT team to not investigate cases, and those allegations are exactly what DPS is trying to investigate right now. Katie?
Yeah, this is just incredible. Everybody wants somebody held accountable, and if they don't have accountability, or if they say that they're disputing those claims, be transparent, as we've said all along. Thanks, Navita.